here we are. As a click went on out there in the kitchen, I've just cooked myself some food, going to eat. Here we are, reading number 4. Okay, live this time. Coming straight to you live. There's a lot of cards that I've still got remaining here. We're going to have something to eat. Okay, I actually felt like this was lunch with Kristen. I believe it was Kristen. I believe it was you, sweetie, that left a message saying, I watch Lucy. I have lunch with Lucy every day. Well, I thought that I'll have lunch with you. It's not too late for lunch. It's never too late for lunch. I have a coffee as well. No, there's not a notification that's gone out. I'm not sure if they're going out today. Let's settle back. I need a coaster. So let me read you this comment. It made me chuckle. That's what I thought of. When I thought about eating. Hi, Jasper. I can see you over there, hiding behind the cards. It was Kristen. She said, I always tune in to these readings at lunchtime. Lunch with Lucy is one of my favourite times of day. This is for you, Kristen. Cheers. Nice big cup of coffee. Big plate of toasted sandwiches. Okay, what's in there? Cheese, sausage, tomato, onion. Oh, I forgot to get some kitchen towel. I was going to make all the cards greasy. Oh, they're nice. Oh, the sausage really makes it. Tomato's still really hot. I was so hungry. My belly was like really proper growling at me. Anyway, let's see who we call on. Anymore. No, that would do. Right, I will not be eating all of those toasties all at once. Okay, I believe we're going to be tapping into the chakras in this little session. Okay. I've also picked up the I don't know how you pronounce it. Thoth cards. I'm going to pull one of these first. I don't really like to read from the book. Some books just don't make sense to me. So either I'm just not at their level. That's what I think. I'll get there. Anyway, because I believe like they have really good meanings if you want to go in depth. But I do like to look at the images and then kind of bring a story forth from that. So let's do that then. Okay. Oh, they're looking all nice all over the place. Want me to take them cards? I'll take these cards. We have the Ace of Cups. Of course, we'll take that, won't we? Oh, my goodness. I can see an ace, and a Queen of Wands. Now, this is good. Ace of Cups. Offer from the universe. Unconditional love. Ace of Wands. Offer of passion and adventure. And then we just so happen to have the Divine Feminine here with Queen of Wands. She's got her magic wand. And then we have this Is it? I don't know. Is it a leopard? Excuse me. It reminds me of a golden sphinx by her. And then to go with these cards, I picked up the Divine Feminine's cards. I'm feeling like there's a spider's web. Come here, in the background. And then there's this beam of light that's just coming in the middle and hitting the middle of the Holy Grail here. Oh, the Holy Grail. Tell me about it. My stomach was really growling at me. Feed me. And it told me exactly what I wanted. And I know exactly what I'm going to be having after that as well. So, all good here. Looks like a pretzel. No, I'm not having a pretzel in the middle. I'm not really that over keen on them. They're a bit bland. If you wanted to ask my opinion, I think that don't matter what you put on them. Bit bland. So, and maybe that's what this is about. Your life being a bit bland, and it's time to like, you've got all this red around the outside. I do feel like that's the masculine's energy contained within that cup there. Beam me up, Scotty. The Star Trekking across the universe. Probably what they're doing. Star Trekking. And then you have the Divine Feminine's wand. Now, it's something that you're doing with this wand, Divine Feminine. It feels like you're actually controlling the Divine Masculine's like actions. Okay, so it's about your thoughts. I did feel a bit of a snake energy coming out of the wand. Maybe like a bit of Medusa energy. It's like your glare. I don't want to say your glare turns into stone because he's gold here. But this is to do with the fight, flight, freeze. He's just frozen by your stare. In a good way. So he's feeling quite bland in comparison to you. That's that story. So what do we do about that then? Well, there's no way in this world, is there, that the Divine Feminine's going to descend to that. Well, she'll ascend to that, but not descend. Because that's about keeping it contained within. No, it's here to shine. So what do we do then? But let's go to the Divine Feminine first. Let's ask the Divine Feminine, what do we do? I'm keeping these boxes separate, aren't you? Yes, I am. It's a bit quiet. I felt like saying put on a song. I don't know, put on the radio. What do you do then? Put on the radio. Oh, all right. Let's just give it a... Let me put on the radio after this, because you're probably going to be catching the headlines of the 3D world. And we're going to ask the Divine Feminine. I feel like I want another sandwich now. Hold on. Just hang on for a minute, Belly. We've got Mira Bayer, if that's how you say her name, if that's how you pronounce it. She is the saint of true freedom. So, what I was picking up on, well, what are you going to do then if the Divine Masculine's life looks bland in comparison to the Divine Feminine? And this is a saint of true freedom. You're going to have to elevate yourself, Divine Masculine. Okay. Warm up to the idea. It's like because what you're looking for cannot be found in your container. What you're looking for cannot be found within your container. That's a bit hypocritical, Lucy, when you tell people that everything that they are looking for can be found within. That's about the container that you're putting around yourself. It's a web. It's like the Divine Masculine's caught up in some kind of web, a web of deceit. Well, let's have a look at the Divine Feminine, because she's a saint of true freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. Very interesting. Okay, Belly. I've just got to have something to eat. Multitask. It's meant to be multipass from The Fifth Element, but multitask. Mira Bayer. I'm going to eat the crust, but the middle bit's the best, isn't it? I've got tissue and I still use my trousers. Okay. Let me just wash it down. I do the same with pizza. Okay. So who is she? Or who she is? Mira Bayer embodies a love that lets us do what's right for our own lives, no matter what others might think. Mira Bayer, or Mira, so the meerkat, so it's Mira, Meera, is a Bhakti poet and mystic from Rajasthan, India. She was born a princess in the late 15th century. She unwillingly married Bajra, the crown prince of Mewar, in 1516. I love these words, Mewar, like war within. That's the container. Got to read between the lines. Okay, so she unwillingly married Bajra Raj, the crown prince of Mewar, in 1516, but she considered Krishna to be her true husband. Jesus Christ. It's just the Lord, isn't it? Legends say that her husband's family tried to kill her several times for defying the social customs and expectations of a wife. I feel like the divine masculine could be. Hi, Chevy. Hi, Bethany. How are you doing? Okay. I felt like the divine masculine might be caught up in some kind of web of deceit or lies. Okay. A war with himself that's reflecting on the outside as within, so without. So legends say that her husband's family tried to kill her several times for defying the social customs and expectations of a wife. But in each of these legends, Mira Bayer's love for Krishna would miraculously save her. She wears the Krishna tilaka. It's a forehead marking as a sign of her devotion to him. That's beautiful. Northern India in the 16th century was besieged. I just couldn't work out that word. Besieged by violent battles between Hindus. I think that's meant to say. Hi, Marco. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? Why didn't you come on and say, hi, Lucy? Not oh no. Yes, I'm really fucking up the pronunciations here. Come on, girl. Okay. Northern India in the 16th century was besieged by violent battles between Hindus and Muslims. Mira Bayer's husband, father, and father-in-law all died in the war with the Islamic army of Babur, the founder of the Mughal Empire. Mira Bayer refused to join her husband on his funeral pyre and again defied social and cultural expectations. She became the central poet saint of the Bhakti movement during this difficult period of Indian history. The Bhakti movement is a spiritual path focused on the cultivation of a personal love for the divine. It's a devotional form of worship that believes anyone can have direct access to the divine, regardless of sex, caste, or religion. Mira Baya became the symbol of people suffering under the, I don't know how you say that, chaste system, C-A-S-T, and the persecution that ensued if anyone tried to defy social and political standing. Mirabaya's poems are lyrical padas, or love songs, using metric verses, and they are so widely known and cherished because they relate an ultimate freedom that Mirabaya lived out in her love for Krishna. That's beautiful if you could get through that. I'll send my apologies, all right? Listen, I'm human. I'm only human after all. Right, well, let's have a look and see. It's got extremely hot in here. I had to put a jumper on earlier on. What the song is. Okay, it's going to speak about this special love. Let's have a look. Of course it is. To love somebody the way I love you. Bee Gees. To love somebody. I've got to stop it there. Listen, they didn't let the live go up last week when he played that short part of Lean on Me. Hey, Jasp, are you coming to say hi? Did I close my book up? I closed my book up. Do you want to come over? I can see you was tempted. Right, you lay on your little footstool over there with your comfy cushion. Right then, that's all we're reading. Not why your soul selected her card. That's okay, let's get cracking on then. Let's use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. It really is, this is an energy that's so segregated. It's on, I can't really show you, but these three cards. And then we just have this one over here, this Ace of Cups. It's meant to be an outpouring of unconditional love, not it being all contained inside. Excuse me, and that's why that song said, you don't know what it's like to love somebody the way I love you. Well, tell them. Let them know what it's like. Right then. We got, like, these bloody cards keep being mixed up in my decks. This doesn't happen when I'm on camera, does it? Hi, Original. Hi, T-Rose. How are all my lovely ladies doing? Hi, Davey. Right. Hi, Marco. I like it when you use my name. We've got a couple of Chakra Wisdom cards in here. And I've already got them out. Okay, let's have a look. Passion. Miracle. This must have been from the last time. And I've got 3 cards here. Right, let me do what I'm told. Oh, come on. I'm putting them all in, guys, because it's just taking me back to a story that we had not long ago. I don't want to keep repeating the same old stories. Listen, I'm overriding this one. I'm choosing. No. How many times are you going to ask for a bloody miracle? You want a hug? Should we do a group hug? Guys, group hug. Ah, come here. I know you like it, really. I hope you all hug me back. I know you did, really. How many have we got on? 8. My fly's done the opposite, isn't it? Yeah, they are. Squeeze! Pelvic floor, ladies. Pelvic floor. Okay, right. I'm putting them back in. Wait your turn. There is just this quietness in the air. We have temperance. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, so what can I see? Two of Cups. See a fiery, red-headed angel here. She's out. Now, because that took me to the Sphinx, this is taking me to like 2 Cups and the balancing out. Them Sphinx are for the Chariot, aren't they? Anyway, Temperance. This angel is bringing in the balance. Look how the waters are colliding. They're not actually, it's not like one's flowing to the other. I would say the masculine's cups rising to meet the feminines. Have a closer look. In the middle, right in the heart. So this is about states from the heart. Seeing as we've got the 2 of Cups. Ow, that hurts. So it's like someone. Earlier on, we were working our way up from the ankles. Not kicking me in the ankles. The book fell off. That's hard. And it went plonk on my ankle. Do not kick me. Please. Nasty. Right, let's read Temperance. Fiery. It's like a fiery little fucker down there. Right, Temperance. Card number 14. The Fool as an angel. The Fool's you, Divine Feminine. No. The Fool in this deck is an angel. The Fool in this deck is a feminine. Most of this deck is feminine. There's a few masculines lying around, hearing about, listening in, there and about. Anyway, let's focus on this. The shadow period ended with the 7th chakra card of death. Now, we've been speaking about that, haven't we? And now the Fool opens up to personal ascension with temperance. Patience. The Fool in angelic form now has wings. Well, we've been feeling them kind of grow, haven't we? I knew we'd ascended, guys. We're there. Okay. So the Fool in angelic form now has wings. The energy flow between the cups calls for a mixing of elements. It sounds so cool, but it's like, okay, Divine Masculine. Now the Divine Feminine's ready. Now I'm ready to deal with you. I don't feel that's in about her. Now I'm ready to deal with you. Yeah, because the Divine Feminine, she'd gladly admit she wasn't ready to deal with you before now. Let's have some practice. Might need a few practice runs. It's all good. Okay, let's read this. The 5th chakra message. I swear the ankle hurts. I'll have to go away and heal that later. It was self-inflicted as well. Well, seeing as no one else is here, I have to take it on as being self-inflicted. Did you do it, Jazz? No, I can't blame you. It was next to me here. All right, let's read this. Situations that appear tempting or easy can send us hurtling back into lower vibrational energy. And we're not allowed to go back there. I do want to say sorry about that, but I'm not really. We've been there and we've kind of risen out of it. It's like, no thanks. That's it. No thanks. And you wouldn't even suggest that, it's kind of like when you say to someone, no thanks, you do it. But no, not for me. It's like, I just wouldn't really say anything. It's just like, no, that's not for me. Thanks. So situations that appear tempting or easy can send us hurtling back into lower vibrational energy. Here, the Fool's hair is a true sacred doesn't say that. It says the Fool's hair is a true second chakra of orange. Picked up that. Indicating that she is operating from her feelings, which may indicate the lack of a solid foundation. Remember, emotional confusion may indicate a need to review the prior chakra. Make sure that you are solid in your footing before proceeding further. And I want to say that being solid in your direction, in knowing your direction, and that is you are the saint of true freedom. Once you set yourself free, there's no way that you would even go down a path that smelt like it could trap you. Or even give it the opportunity to. So the indication, knowing what your goals are, allowing the right things to flow from unexpected sources, even little kicks in the ankle. This power is massive. Tell me about it. A massive attack. Where'd it go to your head? No, it went to my heel. Will you share? I just have, okay. Keywords. Fulfillment, destiny, guiding others, replenishment, and blending. Do you want to have a look at the planet, seeing as it's talking about the sun's progression and the sun being the divine masculine's energy here? The planet, sun progression. Each year, our sun sign progresses 1 degree. If we look at the planetary influence as a parallel, this indicates the potential for you to integrate your past with who you have become. This integration is part of moving up to the next chakra and lends purpose to our past. Okay, here's a meditation. When personal power is not owned, it can be misused and directed in a hurtful way. Who in your life was unaware of their personal power? How did it influence you? To do it differently, own your own power and support others in doing the same. What comes forward? What comes forward to you here? Okay, next steps. Feelings may play a bigger role in influencing the Fool's decisions than one would have thought. In the next card, the Devil, we clearly see where her feelings are taking her. Well, I know where my feelings are taking me. They're taking me to Memes Market, who's just actually said, how will my exams go? I imagine awesomely well if you call in the right people. So what are the topics of your exams? And then if you can tell me who you would view as being like the master of that department, like from the past, come on, through history, go through history, who in your eyes, your eyesight is the best person to kind of use as your mentor. And you can call on their energy, but you've got to believe it. So you want to call on Einstein. Okay, so okay, I'm going to call Einstein into this exam and go in there and you see what happens. You've got to believe it though. So how will it go? Well, that's up to you. If you don't think they're going to go well, guess what? They're not going to go well, no matter how much studying you do. Let go of the fear. Okay. So that was my response to you. Was you expecting me to pull some cards? Oh no, I don't tend to work like that. So good luck. You don't need it. So whatever the subject is, have faith and call in that guide to help you that day. Just you'll be amazed at what questions come up, and they'll all be aligned for what you have studied for. So don't worry about the topics that you're kind of the areas. Am I studying the right area? Would this come up in the paper? It's, of course, it will be aligned for you if you believe that it's going to be plain sailing. Okay. I'm not pulling any more, apparently, from the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Let's go to the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. And it takes all the stress out of it. unnecessary stress, really. I don't, my children never stressed about their exams. Actually, they didn't really study. Night before, maybe. And yeah, fantastic results. Fantastic results. They didn't make a big deal out of it. Don't do that to yourself. It's not necessary. I'm not even going to ask you how old you are. It's just like it's not necessary, full stop, no matter how old you are, whether it's an interview, whether it's an exam. It's a done deal if you tell yourself it's a done deal. Right. Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook. Oracle Guidebook. Speak to us. Like the book's going to speak. Expansion. Okay, let's see what this message is. It has something to do with this coldness here, with the masculine's energy, and especially as this feminine here is red. Expansion. I like that T Rose has put, we believe in you. And the thing is that doesn't really matter. We can put all our belief into you. You've got to believe in yourself. But of course we believe. We believe that everyone has the capacity, capabilities of being the best version that they're here to be. Okay, expansion. Are you ready to expand? Sky God. Voice went then. You'll see it when you believe it. It's a good book, actually. Okay, go if you want, go onto my playlist. And I've sat and read all that book to you guys. Under the playlist, it's Wayne Dyer. I actually felt like I was going to put it on because you can start from the beginning, play all. Just have it on in the background. And I was considering doing that myself. You'll see it when you believe it. The legend. Sky God was seeking wise counsel to choose the colour of the sky. He wanted the beings of earth to feel serene when they looked at his work. Other great spirits remind him to trust his intuition. He will know the right colour when he sees it. Sky God trusts and sees the colour clearly. Thus, the sky becomes sky blue. The inspiration. Seeking good advice is vital. Excuse me. Seeking good advice is vital when you are pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. This indicates possible change in your friends. Personal inquiry, how can I create powerful alliances? Are new people entering my life? Let's hope they enter that exam room with you. You have to ask them first. Once you ask, it's done. Okay. The key ideas are wise counsel, fruitful collaborations, spiritual support, state of uncertainty and being guided. And the key words are counselling, connections and progress. Okay, here's a meditation. Imagine something that you believe to be impossible for you to achieve. This week we're focusing on I'm possible. Even back at the board meeting, it spoke about eternal love. Do you know how many times that's come up this week? Okay, I'm possible. Imagine something that you believe to be impossible for you to achieve. Maybe your dream job, some money, a divine relationship. Can you imagine it? Repeat aloud. You've got to do this at home. You're welcome. Okay. It will work. Trust me, it will work. What do you mean you guess? That was enough of motivation, I guess. It will be enough for you. Listen, you'll always get exactly what you come looking for. That's just how it works. Might not be the way that you think it would come through, or it might not be what you thought you were looking for, but you'll go away with questions answered. Sometimes without you even realising you had that question. Anyway, imagine something that you believe to be impossible for you to achieve. Maybe your dream job, more money, a divine relationship. Can you imagine it? Repeat aloud, I know this is possible. Say this phrase until you believe it. And when you are ready, let it go. If you know your desire can be, It already is. Great message. Really great message. Well, that's that for that. Okay, so let me put these cards away now. It's warm. I might have to go and take my jumper off. Oh, my ear, this side here. It sounds like it's a washing machine drum. Vroom, 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 vroom. I need to have some more of my my sandwich, my snack. Oh, it's windy. I was going to say it's windy woo-woos out there. I can hear the door upstairs. Okay, let me just have some more of this. Oh no, we're stuck. We're stuck by tomato. Right, let's get ready to rumble. We're going with the fairies. Oh, what I feel. Yeah, this would be a good one. This would be a good one. And I love it when I know exactly what I'm looking for. And even down the bottom. No tarot cards. I'm eating out the palm of my own hand now. I might save Emily the rest. Have I eaten half of them? No, I think I've only eaten 3. I get 4. Where's my tissue? Okay. Magical unicorns. Let's have a message. I swear I have a mission to go through all these cards. And if I can sit on this live and do them all, we've had a message for every single card that I own. There's still quite a few decks, but I can channel quickly. What does practice make? Put them back in and then you're already kind of ready. Yeah, I know, good idea. Oh, the hand's hurting again. Let go, let go. Oh, that takes me to, you know when you're learning how to drive? Well, can you remember how tight you held that fucking steering wheel? Like that, let go. Because the hand's hurting again. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. Okay, well, we have the best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. And what have we been doing? Repeating the affirmations 3 times because it reinforces it. So, practice makes perfect. Listen, imperfection, I'm perfection. Come on, there's that, whenever it's that let's split it up. Impossible, I'm possible. Imperfection, I'm perfection. I wonder if I'm going to have dinner, or whether this is it. I did double look. Well, I didn't. I just kind of thought, I don't know why you put that to Rose. Because I thought the first bit was great. Hi, Light Sky. How are you doing? For some strange reason, I am on a mat tarot marathon and oracle. What's your question, sweetie? If it's something that I can kind of just answer you as I'm reading, but I'm not pulling you any cards individually. So, but of course, one of the others might be able to. Well, that's cool. Listen, I think I'm even more amazing when you come out with like A stars and whatever exams you're taking. Best of the class. This is so good because we've got practice. So it's giving you something to go away and think about because you've got contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Today's big message was ask for assistance. It's there waiting. All your spirit guides and also all your mentors, whether or not they're dead or alive. It doesn't matter. Hi, Blue Fairy Light. How are you doing? I love seeing you guys pop up and say hi. How does Amy, my work colleague, feel and think of me? Does it matter? I'm being quite. Why does it matter to you what they feel or think of you? I'm doing absolutely splendid today, thank you. I'm on it with the cards. I'm just trying to. Does anyone else have any? Because it is a tough one. Because do you know what people will say? I don't care what people think about me, and we all do. That is so bullshit. And anyone that says that it doesn't matter, so to me, I still be. There's still a few people that I respect, and of course it matters if they really disagreed with what I was doing. But through this part of my journey, I've just kind of realised that it doesn't matter. I need to feel good about who I am, and you're new at work, so you're worrying about blending in. I'm quite new and was just thinking of we could be friends in the future. Well, that's a nice thought, isn't it? Well, I think that you should make it your mission just to be everybody's friend, regardless of that. You be the uplifter of that establishment. If you go back and listen to, I think it was the reading number 1 at the end, the Mother Mary card, I believe it was that one, the Divine Direction. And it speaks about that might be exactly why you've been sent into that organisation to help bring what? Not bragging. No, it's not about that. It's about being a very light energy that people just kind of go. I remember one thing a lady told me when I first moved onto the estate. I got to know like the ladies down the all of them down the local shop. Okay. And when I got to speak to one of them, she said to me, do you know what I thought the first time I saw you? And I said, what? She said, I said, I want to be just like her. I want whatever she's got. Now, when I actually asked this lady, because I got speaking to her, she doesn't work there anymore. I used to say to her, come on in, what's your plans? And she used to go to me, I don't have any plans. I said, well, what's on your bucket list? She like, my bucket list. I said, you tell me you don't have like a bucket list of things you would like to achieve this lifetime. I'm scared of flying. I said, oh my goodness. I said, next time I come back in, give me one thing, one bloody thing that you are excited, because that's the kind of mindset we've got to get people out of. That kind of mindset will be the kind of person that they're not in harmony with themselves or thriving for life, are they? They're the kind of people that will wither away, and Divine will say, if you're not going to appreciate this life, whoosh, back into another body and off they go again, if they so choose. So you be that person. You be the inspirator. You be the uplifter. How can you go the extra mile? That's most important. Go the extra mile. Okay. Now, you might actually get snubbed by doing that, but don't you worry about it. The right people will recognise you. And if you are, for some reason, feel that you're being pushed out of the job, it's because you're needed elsewhere. A lot of you guys now that are light workers that are sent into actual organisations to work, so you've still got what we call a kind of job. It's often that the person that you actually sent in to help, which would have been one of your work colleagues. So that could be an alarm. It might be that you're sent. Any person that I come across, I always think to myself, why are they sent to me? What is my purpose here? And you get so wrapped up in the company and keeping hold of the job. And actually, your own mission was just to go and deliver a message to someone in there. And it's like, Divine's like saying to you, out, next. Come on. You're not here to be stuck. You're here to go and spread, and it makes it so much easier if you were to like, what's one of the quotes in, I think that's in, no, that could be in How to Raise Your Own Salary, where the quote was, make yourself indispensable and see how quickly you're pushed out of that job. Know your own worth. Okay. And then when you walk around with this element of you're there for a purpose, and it's not what like you went to apply for. That's not why you're there. So, and when you get into that, you'll just flow. You don't take it personally, okay? Because you can like kind of be pushed out because you go the extra mile, which highlights everyone else that doesn't go the extra mile. So it makes people feel upset. And if they cause quite a ruckus, then you will be the one to be pushed out. But you can just giggle to yourself and you could just thank them for the amazing, that's the best thing when you leave, just say thank you so much for the amazing opportunity. And I hope that helps. Right. I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to read your comments. But okay. Like I said, you come here, you'll receive an answer that you didn't even know you had a question to. So go back on, hi Jessica. Wow, look at all you guys speaking up. Blue fairy lights, that's her situation or his situation or everyone's situation at some point. Okay, don't take it personally. Move on. You know you're too good for the job. What, because it's the only thing that's around? It's the thing that's paying your bills. Bringing heaven to earth. No bills. Just sunshine and laughter and lights and how can you just assist someone today? And sometimes you find that you're going and there's no one to help. You might be sent home early or yeah, okay. See the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. Is it tough to go the extra mile? Never. Most people don't go the first mile, okay? So you just feel like it's tough. But you watch how you'll stand out. Okay? The universe will repay you everywhere you go. Supermarket, if you go to, I don't really, we guys are kind of all over the world, so I can only give you my kind of example of paying for somebody's car parking ticket. So if I was at a supermarket car park, no, not so much supermarkets because they get that back, don't they? Although actually I have done it there and then they can just keep the money that they get back. So I put in like, I don't know, £1 for 2 hours free parking. And if someone's behind me, I just say, there you go, you're parking. And they kind of go, so keep the £1. And normally I say to them, pass on the favour. So if you're putting your shopping in the boot and you've got your trolley and you've got to walk back to the trolley park and you can see someone who's just about to have to do the same, I tend to go over and say, hey, let me take your trolley. If it's one that you have to pay £1, you normally click them in together and you can give them back a £1 coin and go the extra mile. Anyway, just little things. Don't get angry at people. Like when you're driving. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, you can be like, people say to me, you're too soft. I say, how can I be too soft? I'm not in a rush. It's like, are you actually going to sit here and let everyone pass? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in no rush. And because as soon as I relax, someone will stop the other side. And then I'm like, I thank everybody. If I bump into somebody in the street anywhere, I remember when I went to, I don't know if it was New York or Paris. Might have been New York. Don't know. Actually, I think it was Paris. And the friend I was with, she went to me, you're too nice to people. I said, how on earth can you be too nice? Because you're kind of like this with people, aren't you? Well, I don't touch. They're looking down on their phone. They're not paying attention. I am. That doesn't mean I have to be negligent, does it? That's like driving. If you're driving, you see someone's going to crash you, but you're in the right. You don't allow yourself to get crashed, do you? You stop the accident from happening. So normally, you know, when kind of you're with someone, they tend to look up when you're there. And I always say to them, I'm so sorry. And they're the ones that are shocked and they go, oh, it's all right. They must be walking up the road going, why is she saying sorry? It's my fucking fault. I don't need to point that out. It just makes me, I have a little dance with them. I know we say to them, would you like to dance with me? Because you can get caught like this, can't you? Say, do you want to dance? They soon smile. So, going the extra mile. No excuses. Make it your priority for the weekend and next week. Right, I'm humming. So, you give me that hummingbird heartbeats. Tip well. When you tip people well. Don't be stingy. Don't be tight with your money. Talk to people. Talk to the people that serve you in shops. Wish them a fantastic day. As you leave that shop, say to them, I hope you have a really great day. And they go, what did you say? Or they go, oh, okay, yeah, you too. People don't do it. It's not hard to go the extra mile. Silly little things. If you walk down the aisle in a supermarket and something's fallen off the shelf, go and pick it up. You see someone drop stuff, go and offer to help. Be kind. Be caring. It's just politeness, isn't it? Anyway. So, we're going to practice that one. Practice, practice, practice. Until you get it right. Right. Hear that motorbike out there? But it took him a while to practice riding a motorbike. I'd like to ride a motorbike. Let's re-practice. Because I must be telling you this message for a reason. Okay. Do you want to know why some people are really good at sports, music, or art? They practice these skills a lot. This card is a sign that you need to practice a skill that's important to you so that you can be really good at it. Law of attraction. You want to start attracting goodness to you, but you need to be good. You need to be kind and watch it come all the way back. Who's homeless? Try not to give the homeless money, really. Going like, well, actually, when I was in America, that's what they actually do. When I was in Santa Monica, homelessness was big, and they do actually tend to give them the money. Maybe you could spend some time with homeless, actually just speaking to them. I don't have many homeless people that I see where I live, but we have had a few. It's just fallen out. And we're always very courteous. And Emily likes to buy them bottled water because sometimes I have a dog with them, so they can give and sausage rolls and things like that. I don't know what that's fallen. Book's fallen apart. I'll tell you, this is when all of our experiences were coming at some point. Megan's Divine Masculine, Jamie, he spent a period of time being homeless. So it's worth asking him what would have helped you out when you were on the streets. So you can, if it's something that's close to your heart, then you can always start up your own kind of thing. There's no one stopping you, is there? Collecting clothes and going out there and distributing them themselves, or walking around at night and just always go the extra mile. But it's got to be something that you don't begrudge doing. Doesn't work like that. Okay. So this card is a sign that you need to practice a skill that's important to you so that you can be really good at it. Maybe it is just being kinder. As you practice, some days you'll feel stronger than others. Yet you'll notice that your skills improve the more you use them. It's like you can't forgive yourself anymore if you're in a bad mood. It's like, or if you're stroppy, the divine is unforgiving at times. You will have to pay for that consequence of bad attitudes, shall we say that? My daughter said, the youngest, said to me once when we were driving, and I think someone was right up like my arse as I was driving. I was like, oh, buddy, come on. She said to me, Mum, you don't know whether or not like his wife's in labour or something's happened. He could be rushing off to the hospital. And I thought, she's just so right. Okay, so just think that's, I better get out of his way. He looks like he's in an emergency. You don't need to make yourself part of that emergency situation, do you? It's like by not moving out of the way, but it's all about your mindset and your attitude. And another good thing to do is always appreciate all the really good, sexy, good-looking cars that go past you. Whenever I see a good car, I normally go to like the driver. I'm like, "Oh, buddy, love your car," like seriously, rather than going fucking show off or doing that name calling stuff just because you're jealous. How do you know that person hasn't visualized that car for years and years and years and rightfully deserves to be driving it? Anyway, so as you practice, some days you'll feel stronger than others, yet you'll notice that your skills improve the more you use them. So have patience with yourself and your teachers. It may take time for you to learn how to do something in the best way. Practice really is the best way to improve your skills. As you practice, you'll learn new ways and methods. You'll also enjoy yourself more as you get better and better at your new skills. You're going to have fun. You're going to have fun when you realize that you can adjust yourself to every person that you meet, their energy, and you're going to be able to take control. I don't want to say it's like manipulating, but you're learning how to transmute energy towards your favor. Okay? Like attracts like. So you'll also enjoy yourself more and you get better and better as you get better and better at your new skills. So whether your dream is to paint, write, dance, sing, or do crafts, practice is one way to make your dreams come true. What are these that are falling on my floor? Change. Okay, change. Change is good. I feel like I might have to sit here and celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. I was going to say sellotape. We can celebrate. It's a celebration. Right, we're still carrying on with this story. So now we've got to take some time to have a think. This is the message from Mermaids and Dolphins. Not just any mermaids and dolphins, but magical ones. Okay, contemplation time. This card indicates that you need some alone time. Make a firm appointment to be by yourself in a quiet place, ideally outside in nature or near some plants, without delay. Make sure that you'll be uninterrupted for at least 1 hour. I think that after this then, I think I'm coming back in an hour. Okay? Right. We still got a couple of more bits of guidance, but that's what I felt it was. It was like, Lucy, go and take an hour, and then we're going to come back. Live again, I believe. Live and direct. So this card indicates that you need some alone time. Make a firm appointment to be by yourself in a quiet place, ideally outside in nature or near some plants. Go and have a chat to the trees without delay. Make sure that you'll be uninterrupted for at least 1 hour. Take a pad of paper and a pen with you. Then spend some time simply breathing, relaxing, and centering yourself. After you're completely relaxed, write down this question to your subconscious mind on your pad of paper. What do I want to do next? Write whatever comes to you in response without worrying whether it's correct or not. Then ask your subconscious, what's my heart's true desire right now? Write down the answer. Spend time noting your true priorities so that you'll know how to structure your free time to match what's important to you. So is this a little exercise we're all going to be doing? Mine normally is when I go and meditate, it's like, right, it's time to go online then. Time for the next story. But hey, I'm going to take note of these questions and see what comes through. You guys do the same. And well, I imagine it'll be about 7 o'clock. It's about 1 hour and 8 minutes time by the time we get this wrapped up. So if I say I'll be back on at 7 o'clock, and it's 5:52 now. Okay. So you've got to spend some time breathing, relaxing, and centering yourself. After you're completely relaxed, write down this question to your subconscious mind on your pad of paper. What do I want to do next? And write whatever comes to you in response without worrying whether it's correct or not. Then ask your subconscious, What's my heart's true desire right now? It doesn't say to write that part down. All you've got to write down is, what do I want to do next? Then you write down whatever comes through. And then you ask, what's my heart's true desire right now? Write down the answer, spend time noting your true priorities so you'll know how to structure your free time to match what's important to you. Plenty of respites. Daily guidance from your angels. And when I come back on, I'm coming back on with, hi Pretty, how are you doing? Just seen you popped in there. Your network will be working absolutely fantastic when it's time to come back on. Let's will it that way. Oh, I see that a few have already gone by memes. Yeah, because I say yeah. You say no. Take charge. Okay, let's have a look at get you some daily guidance from your angels. We'll have two. You got cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, again, it's asking for you to request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. They're just habits, bad habits. But we didn't realise they were bad. They're not bad. They're just sad. They're sad habits. They're not happy habits. They're sad habits. Habits we pick up when our soul's sad. Okay. Give your cares, worries and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So it is. And it says it's perfect timing, 7 o'clock. Now is a perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side supporting your positive outcome. I need to go and spend some time with the trees because they've got something to tell me. And I'm practicing my listening skills because I like to do what I'm told because I don't like the consequences. Don't need to suffer them anymore. One more card. Especially as I'm going outside where the fairies reside. Let's go outside in the sunshine. The sun's gone down now. That happened whilst we was on camera. How long have I been on for? 1 hour, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Right, let me lend this part of myself to you. Let's end this part. Okay. You just fell over nearly. Oh, you mustn't eat that sandwich. I was going to save that for Emily. You want to come on and say hi? Okay. Hold on, we'll swap. She just fell over. She was walking over here. Are you drunk? You drunk on love? A pretty girl. Okay, pop your towel down. Anyway, so when I come back, I'm coming back with my dessert. T-Rose says, hi, pretty girl. You're going to lift your head up. Was you feeling lonely? Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Hi, Moon Cookie. Moon Cookie, I'm back on in 1 hour's time. 1 hour and 3 minutes. About 7 o'clock. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. So it gives people time to actually watch this, but no, around about 7. I need the book. Sorry, your claws were stuck in my legs. That's it. You down? Okay. You're pinning me down to rest. I'm so sorry. Flourish. I've got to go outside for an hour. There's a little exercise we need to do. Well, when I talk about we, I'm talking about me. Flourish. Find the F's, Lucy. Go outside. That's all. There's a card that says go outside. Anyway, we're on this one. From dirty mud, beautiful flowers emerge. We can liken mud to the trials of life, to the things that have hurt us, but also ultimately shaped us and helped us to grow into the people we are today. From pain comes growth, and this growth can inspire others who are going through similar discomfort. The Lotus Flower Fairy comes to say that you have a wealth of experience that can be used to help others. When we learn from the past and from painful experiences, we can truly and fully flourish into beautiful beings who shine from the inside. You're a beautiful flower, born of the lessons of the past. If you're going through a tough time right now, this fairy reminds you that you're receiving life's spiritual ingredients with which to grow and flourish. It's my pudding I've got coming, my dessert. You're going to love it, seriously. This card also tells you that a lotus flower and a rose can't be compared. For every flower is unique and beautiful, and the same goes for us humans. We each have special talents and skills, and no one can be as good at being you as you are. The fairies know this only too well. So celebrate the wonderful person you've become and continue to flourish, precious one. Ah, my precious. Friendships next. Oh, look, we've got an 88 up there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 8 people on and 8 likes. Wow. Okay, guys, I'll catch up with you soon, whoever can join me. We're on it today. Okay, I love you all. It's great to see you all. Hi, Sherry. I've already said hi to you. Okay. You agree with the lotus flower? Awesome. Right, I will catch up with you in an hour. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. Okay, I'll see you in 60 seconds. I'm going to see you in 60 seconds. It'll feel like that. For me, it will. I'll see you soon. I'm going to go. Bye for now.